Hello, welcome to today's edition of Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Zoe Abu-Baidoo, and our top story for today, as Citi FM intensifies its nationwide campaign against illegal mining, neighboring Ivory Coast also says it's bearing the brunt of these illegal miners. We'll bring you the details of this story. Do stay. And straight into our story where staff of Citi FM today intensified its campaign against illegal mining and swept through major traffic intersections and highways in the capital. The station has been heralding the devastating effects of small-scale illegal mining over the years, calling on authorities to end the menace. Since yesterday, staff of the station, together with some volunteers, have been in the streets during rush hour with a clear demand for an end to the menace and restore lands. Today, volunteers from Paragon FM, Citi FM's partner station in the Western region, joined in to distribute flyers on the streets of Takoradi. The launch of the campaign has been well received, with organizations such as the International Central Gospel Church and the Center for Democratic Development throwing their weight behind Citi FM's campaign to compel government to take a definitive action to end illegal mining activities. Meanwhile, neighboring Ivory Coast is unhappy with Ghana following activities of illegal miners in the country, which they claim is affecting their water bodies as well. According to the Minister of Environment, Science and Innovation, Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng, he was confronted with a situation when he went to the country for a conference. He made this revelation during the launch of a media coalition against the Galamsey menace in the country today. To some other stories now, where the police administration has dismissed claims that a donation of 50,000 Ghana cedis presented to it by Chinese businessman will compromise its men in the fight against illegal mining, also known as Galamsey. A donation by the chairman of the Ghana Association of Chinese Societies and the chief executive officer of Kai-Tech Group, Tang Hong, to the police has received widespread condemnation by some Ghanaians on social media, who argue that the donation will compromise the police in its bid to fight the menace. But in an interview with Citi News Daily, the Director of Public Affairs of the Ghana Police Service, Superintendent Kwesi Appiah, said the gesture is part of the private sector contribution towards the construction of an office for the Police Intelligence and Professional Standards Bureau, PIPS. Away from that story, and now commuters should expect to pay more in transportation fares effective Thursday, April 6, following an increment in transportation fares by 15%. The new increase, which was announced in a statement by the road transport operators, also advised transport operators to comply with the new fares. These new fares come at a time when the new government has reduced the special petroleum tax rate, abolished duty on the importation of spare parts, and few days after the Transport Fare Review Committee of the Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council, GRTCC, asked all commercial drivers and transport owners to maintain their current transport fares. Checks by Citi News Daily indicates that a new increment in transport fares, which comes into effect in 2 days, is receiving mixed reaction from both commuters and drivers across the country. And to some labor issues now, where some members of the Public Service Workers Union, PSWU, today embarked on a demonstration to express their displeasure over the sacking of 32 workers of TV3 Company Limited. Their action is the first in a series of activities outlined to mount pressure on the management of TV3 to rescind their decision. The members, all clad in red and black attire, with banks and numbering over 100, held placards whilst chanting war songs. An earlier decision to picket on the presence of TV3 was called off because the management of TV3 went to court to place an injunction on their action. But the General Secretary of the PSWU, Richard Ampabing, says they remain resolute in their quest to seek justice for the dismissed workers.
We have to work on the injunction order and set it aside. And possibly, if we don't get results that we want, then with your indulgence, we call again and we shall return.
And to our final story for today, and the Ghana Football Association, GFA, has named Kwesi Appiah as the new coach of the senior national team, the Black Stars. The decision was taken by the executive committee of the GFA after approving the report of a 6-man coaching search committee. The committee, headed by GFA President Kwesi Nyantakyi, whittled down the number of coaches interested from over 100 to 3. Appiah will be handed a 2-year contract and will start his duties on May 1, 2017. He will be tasked to end Ghana's trophy drought at the 2019 African Cup of Nations, but must first overcome Ethiopia, Sierra Leone and Kenya in the qualifiers, which start in June 2017. The Black Stars have been without a coach since former Chelsea coach Avram Grant ended his stay after the 2017 African Cup of Nations.
Second Image international admissions in progress. Courses available include hairdressing, beauty therapy and fashion. Call us 10243 331 999. Evening and weekend classes are also available.
And that's how we wrap up for today on Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Zoe Abu-Baidoo, but don't forget to join the fight against Galamsey. The hashtag is Stop Galamsey Now on all our social media platforms. Thank you for watching.